Hi everyone, it's Eric again, Boomerang's very own meteorologist, and sometimes when I am creating the graphics and creating the recap for last weekend, I start to get real jealous. I'm like, man, that looked like a lot of fun. This one big time had me jealous. Look at what was going on at Boomerang for Halloween in July. Sites were decked out for the site tour. We had awesome, sexy costumes with a bunch of awesome guys here at Boomerang. Everyone enthusiastic and participating completely here. You know, you got your Reno 911 characters, you got superheroes, you got everything you can possibly imagine here at Boomerang. So it was a great time. Of course, we also with the costumes, we had our contests, we had lots of pups around, quite literally, but we also had the music and Low Hangers Bar, everyone just having a really great time. This weekend, we're trying something completely new, and I think you're all going to be really excited about it. It is Casino Night weekend at Boomerang. So let's see what I got here. I got 100, 150. Get your money ready, because you could turn your, I don't even know what this is, 150 into 300 or more. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. Some of us are going to get real lucky. You can take that however you want for this weekend. We got roulette, we got poker, we got blackjack with actual money. Play, just watch, mingle, and maybe you'll win this weekend at Boomerang in more ways than one. I feel like there's a lot of metaphors here going on. So that's just a hint at what's going on. Let's take a look at the complete event schedule going on this weekend at Boomerang. So this is kind of my advice. I'm going to be here next weekend for High Voltage, by the way. I think word is out on that. But Friday, as people are arriving, I think this is where I'd want to be, at the pool, letting everyone trickle in, you know, kind of meeting people as they're arriving, and meeting new people, connecting with some old friends. It's going to be a nice warm afternoon, but not quite as hot as it has been, probably peaking at around 80 degrees. Friday night, we got our Friday night bonfire, so sunset's about 9:45, so we'll get that started right at 9:45. By around 10 o'clock, as everyone's really gathering, we'll be probably down around 70, if not upper 60s. Moving ahead to Saturday, we'll have some poolside bingos, so we're going to get the game started in the afternoon as we're hanging out by the pool, get a drink at the Low Hangers Bar, 81 degrees in the afternoon. And then at 8 o'clock, that's when the games begin. And they all happen in the Boomerang Ballroom for our very first Boomerang Casino Night. I love roulette. Just remember, each spin is completely separate. Don't let what's been happening the last 10 spins throw you off. That's my pro tip here. We'll be around 80 at 8 o'clock, and then cooling off into the 70s as we loosen up, have a great time, and make some great memories together. 9 a.m. on Sunday, we'll be talking about those great memories that we made over a cup of coffee with Java and Jazz. It'll be about 72 degrees at that point, and then, you know, if you can stick around, Sunday Fun Day, I think, could be in the works here as our temperatures get into the mid-80s Sunday afternoon. We're going to start to see some hotter weather coming back in at the end of the weekend, early next week. Speaking of which, let's talk about the weather story. And we got showers and storms in the middle of the country. I'm happy to say, with the alignment of the jet stream, get real technical here, everything's diving south and west of us here as we go through the weekend. So we have some beautiful weather, I think, at Boomerang for this entire weekend. If there are going to be some clouds and maybe the threat for a shower, it's at the end of the weekend at the earliest. 82 degrees at Boomerang on Friday afternoon for a high. 86 is beautiful pool weather with sunshine. Wear that sunscreen as you're playing that poolside bingo and, you know, gathering all that luck. So we head into Casino Night at 8 o'clock in the Boomerang Ballroom. 91 for a high on Sundays. I told you it's going to get hot late in the weekend, and we'll keep that into early in the week, although a cold front's going to kind of knock that down here a bit on Monday, but we'll be right back into the 80s, I think, starting Tuesday and Wednesday. That is a look at your weather update for this week. It's also a look, of course, at all the events going on this weekend. One piece of advice, if you don't have it yet already, absolutely download the Boomerang app, because that has this content, all the weather content, local weather, look at the radar, this weather video, but it also has the complete event schedule going on this weekend and a whole lot more. So make sure you download that. Have a great time. I'll see you all next week with another weather update.